Hello, all my YouTube subscribers and all you new people who have tuned in. Now, after having about 23 threesomes with my partner, there are 5 steps that I would take in order to have a threesome today. And the first step is talk with my partner. My partner has to know that I have a threesome fantasy, so I'm going to have to talk to them and let them know what's going on. I can ease into this conversation. I can start with a conversation about, have you ever had any fantasies before? What kind of fantasies interest you? How about a fantasy of having sex in an airplane toilet? You can be in the Mile High Club then. And then I would gently introduce the possibility. Have you ever thought about a threesome? Or what do you think it would be like to have an actual threesome? And see how they respond. Now, a pro tip here is I would not have any expectation for what the outcome of their answer is going to be. They may get angry, they may be standoffish, they may say, "Whoa, what are you talking about?" But if I start talking about it, then I'm going to start to understand where they are based on what they feel around this possible threesome. So then you can continually bring up the topic and I can introduce it more and more. If my partner is on board and ready to go, then the next thing that I would do is decide who and what we both want in that third person coming in. You know, there's lots of different sexual orientations. So if you're looking for a bisexual person, I'm looking for someone who's bisexual. I'm looking for somebody who's a man, a woman. I'm looking, I don't have any preference. You need to know where your partner stands about what type of person you want to bring in to have a threesome. You can also discuss about the physicality, like what shape, do you like tall people, short people, fat people, skinny people, like what kind of shape of person are you interested in? We want to get on the same page. We're working here as a team to create this fantasy, and so we need to discuss about the kind of person. After my partner and I, when we first had a number of threesomes, then we were online one time looking at pictures of people. And I realized that he had a completely different idea of the kind of person he wanted to bring in. And I wanted someone who was like a bit more, was bigger than him, and muscular. And he was looking for somebody who was fine and more fine-fitted, and definitely shorter than him. We were both looking for a man at that point, but we had a completely different idea of the kind of person we wanted to bring in. So I would discuss in more detail what type of person they want, so we could really focus in on bringing that person in. Now, the next thing is attracting the third. How are we going to do that? So I have 2 different methods for attracting a third person. One is the organic method, and the other is the online method. So we have the 00 method. I don't call it that, but I mean that works, right? Organic or online. So the organic method is when you both just open up, my partner and I are going to open up to the possibility of bringing somebody in. Anybody, any friend, any person that exists is a potential possibility for the threesome. With threesomes being such a high level of fantasy for people, there's a lot of people out there. So we open up to that possibility. And so together now we're going to be scouting for somebody. We might choose an event that we want to go to. Now for me and my partner, we like artistic kind of events. Might go to a museum to see if we can scout out people there, or to an electronic music party. And we would definitely be on the scout looking to see if the 2 of us connect to somebody that we both really like. Now, once we connect with that person and we both decide, yeah, that's the person, I think this is possible, this is potential, we're still communicating quite a lot at this point, we might ask the person, would you be interested in getting more intimate with us? That's sort of like an indirect approach. Or we might go really direct and say, would you be interested in having a threesome? Both are absolutely valid and both are possible, and both will create results of some sort. So the other method is the online method, and I would say I would get onto this right away, because the other method, the organic method, can take time, and it can be nervous about approaching somebody about having a threesome. So the online method, get online. There's a number of different sites. My partner and I, we started with Craigslist then. Probably you can still do Craigslist now, but we also were on Into the Lifestyle. I would check out what kind of sites are really popular right now, choose a site, and start creating a profile. Write a description of you and your partner, and about who you are, a little bit about each of you, and about what you would like to, who would you like to connect to. You want to be really specific here. Then include a couple of photographs of both of you together and separate in different kind of positions with clothes on. But you can also prepare a couple of nude photographs for when you finally connect to somebody online and you want to share more intimate photographs. So then my partner and I, we would look at these people online together. I would eventually let him take care of it, because sometimes you get a lot of response, and it takes a lot of work to sift through everybody and have communication with people, and you want to sift through to find that person that you can actually really connect to, and then set up an appointment with, where you meet them in the physical. There's a big difference in knowing someone online, getting to know them, and actually being with them physically present. So the next step is that I would plan once we decide who we want to bring in, the next step is planning the no play meeting, right? Again, you don't know what they're going to be like when you actually physically meet them. So you want to set up a meeting where there's no expectation of play. It's just, let's get to know each other a little bit, find out more about each other, and see if we are a match. It's very crucial to do this, because you want to make sure that it's somebody that you like. If you set up play meeting, if you set up to go play with somebody and they are not what you thought they might be, it can be very uncomfortable. It happened to us one time where the guy had the expectation that we were going to play. We're going to meet at a cafe and then go play, and that was not our expectation, and we had not been clear about that this was a no play meeting. And we literally, he got angry about it, and we had to leave the restaurant, and we actually ran out of there. So we were not attracted to him at all. We didn't want to have any kind of physical connection with him, but he thought that we were going to be playing. So we want to make it really clear. This is a no play meeting, to get to know the person first. Immediately after we meet the person, then we have a little conversation separate from them, or we say goodbye and we have a little conversation, and then we text them right away whether we're interested in connecting with them or not. Just simple. It didn't seem like a match for us. Thank you very much for your time. Or if yes, we want to, then hey, this is great. We think you're really hot, really hot. We want to meet you again. But sometimes, in this no play meeting, the connection is really strong, and all of us know that, yeah, we're ready to go right now. There's no waiting here, and we just go off and get a hotel or go back to one of our homes. It has happened a couple times to me, but most of the time, I mean, all the meetings that I have are no play meetings. Clarity between the two of us. The fifth step is prepare for the threesome. So this is when you decide after that the no play meeting is okay. We want to be with that person and we're going to get together. We want to be prepared. We want to have our space prepared. I personally like to go to a hotel because it's sort of a neutral zone. But if the person's going to come to your place, then make sure the place is cleaned. Make sure that you have all the things that you need for the play, like you might want to have, like put up candles, get the incense, prepare music that you want for the night. Get lube set up, maybe some snacks put aside, have everything ready to go before they arrive. And even before they arrive as well, like, you know, I would get engaged with my partner. I would get flirty and we would have fun and sort of like build the energy. Maybe we'd play a little bit of role playing, because you can be really, I know I'm really nervous when, before a threesome, everybody's nervous. So you want to do things to sort of get the energy going before the person arrives. And I and my partner would tease each other and have a little foreplay going before anybody comes in. So you have to kind of open your mind to the potential that there's a lot of people out there. There's lots of possibilities out there. The most important thing through all this process, you and your partner, is to really enjoy the process. It's a journey, and so enjoy every part of it. And make sure that you communicate, you check in with each other and see how each other is doing, and that the two of you are going on an adventure, a journey, something that's going to be really fun and it's going to enhance your relationship. So I hope this helps you. Thank you very much for watching. Much lovemaking.